Good evening everybody and welcome to the Queen Catherine School Open Evening. Thank you so much for coming. Ordinarily I would be delivering this speech to you live, but with COVID still being an ever-present issue, we decided that having 300 plus people in one room several times over the course of the night was something that we should avoid if we could. I will however be around all evening at the entrance to Upper School, so please do come and talk to me, say hello, ask me any questions, just introduce yourself and get to know me a little bit. What I'm going to do is just take a couple of minutes to tell you what you can expect from the Queen Catherine School when your child joins us in Year 7. At the Queen Catherine School, we are committed to developing the whole child. We do that by providing the students with the greatest possible number of opportunities to develop new skills, new experiences, and to learn more about themselves as they grow. Because schools aren't just about academic qualifications, although of course they are very important. They're also about developing those values that are now allowed the children to succeed when they leave us. And those values that we want in our children and we also want in society. Resilience, independence, empathy, kindness, curiosity, all the things that will help them and stand them in good stead throughout their lives. We achieve that by working together as a team. Staff, school, parents and students, all together with a common aim to help the child achieve their potential.
Hi, I'm Abby and I'm in Year 10. I've just started studying my GCSE subjects. I chose Geography, Computer Science, Spanish and Food. I still have 4 years left at Queen Catherine, but I already know I would like to pursue a career in engineering. During Year 9 we had a STEM day where we built paragliders. I found it really inspirational. We built the motors and designed and calculated the wing length. At Queen Catherine you are encouraged to do whatever you enjoy. Enjoying school is really important. During break times everyone's always chatting and having fun, and in corridors everyone's friendly. There are lots of different varieties of clubs to take part in, and it sounds cheesy but I really am proud to belong to the Queen Catherine School. One of the things I really enjoy are the house competitions, especially the sports-based ones. This is a picture of me in Year 7 taking part in the tug of war. It was a really good experience with all the older years stood around cheering us on even though they didn't know who I was. I really enjoyed sports day this year as it was a good end to lockdown restrictions with us all being out on the field together. It felt good competing and seeing everyone out on the field celebrating each other's even if we'd never met them before. I really enjoyed the space hopper race as none of us made much progress because we kept collapsing in fits of giggles. Every day I look forward to all of my lessons. I feel especially excited when I walk into a science lab and see all the equipment laid out. The teachers are clearly enthusiastic about their subjects and are willing to explain things in multiple ways if you don't understand the first time. I especially like my form tutor, Mr. Rouse, who I know I can go with if I ever have any problems. To sum up, Queen Catherine is warm, welcoming and friendly, and I really recommend it.
We have a very happy and safe school, which is more of a community than a school. The children feel valued, they feel safe, they feel part of that team. That's what got us through the last 18 months, which have been very challenging. The students were supported at home during the lockdowns, and when they came back, they were able to thrive. They were able to get 4 A stars at A-level and move on to Cambridge University. They were able to secure a place on the highly competitive degree-level apprenticeship programme at BAE. They were able to join the Royal Air Force and fulfil their ambitions. They were able to move on to the next stages in their lives with the qualifications and the skills that they need to be successful. Underpinning all of that are the strong relationships we develop with our students and with you as parents. We know the children as individuals. We know where their strengths lie and we know where sometimes they may need a little bit more support. I teach every child in Year 7. That's how I get to know them. That's how I find out about them as an individual. And from there, I can watch them grow and develop from 11-year-olds all the way through to 18-year-old adults when they leave us. And that is what makes this job so worthwhile.
I love QKS because all the community is just really nice and very kind and friendly, and they just help you.
Queen Catherine is amazing. There's lots of clubs to join, and I joined the football club because I've had a dream of playing for Man United since I was little.
The best thing at Queen Catherine School are the teachers because they're really nice, and I came here and I didn't know anyone, and I've made loads of friends just over the first 2 weeks.
I started Queen Catherine about 2 weeks ago. I came from a very small school, so I didn't have very many friends, but I've already made lots and really enjoying it here.
When Miss Holiday came to
my primary school, I was really excited to move to secondary because I knew it would be fun by her lovely smile and her friendly face.
Me and this other kid were going to a lesson and we got kind of lost going there. And we saw a couple year 9s and we were a bit nervous at the start. But then we kind of asked them, hey, do you know where this room is? And they were really friendly and nice. So we did get to the room because they showed us, and that's really nice. They're really nice there.
Hello, my name's Laura Holliday and I'm an assistant head teacher here at the Queen Catherine School. And it's my job to make sure that your child's transition to secondary school is a really smooth and positive experience. Transition is a really important milestone in any child's life, and it's important to get it right. And we have a really dedicated and large team here to support transition. Probably the most important person in Year 7 for your child is Laura Kerr, and she's our permanent head of Year 7. All of our pastoral team and our heads of year have different specialisms, and Laura's specialism is in transition. She knows what Year 7 students need at every single step of that first important year. She's on hand daily so she can deal with issues quickly, and she's an expert in what Year 7s need and that timely information, and she's often able to preempt any issues that might arise. She's incredibly passionate, incredibly dedicated, and she's just a phenomenal person to work with. All the students love her, and it's clear that she loves her job as well. My role's a more strategic one. I make sure that all the systems are in place to make sure that the pastoral and the academic transition goes as smoothly as possible, and that all the colleagues here at the Queen Catherine School have the information about your child in order to build those relationships from the very first lesson. One of the favourite parts about my job is going to visit the Year 5s and Year 6s in their primary schools. And Miss Kerr and I are linked to different primary schools so that we're the familiar face throughout the transition process. Once we learn who's joining us in March, you will receive information from us on a monthly basis, and I'm your contact in that transition period before children step through our doors in their maroon blazers looking very smart and usually a little bit nervous. I think the most important message we'd like to convey is that every decision we take here at the Queen Catherine School is solely focused on what is best for our learners. An anxious child is not a learning child, and that's never been a more pertinent message in our current COVID context. And our transition team are here to make sure that we remove any barriers, any worries before our children enter the classrooms so that they can enjoy their learning and they can thrive. They can make friends and they can enjoy all the opportunities that are available to them in Year 7.
Ultimately, we see education as opening doors for our children, and we want to give them the keys to as many of those doors as possible, so that when they leave us, they have as many options open to them for their future as possible. They will leave us as happy, well-rounded individuals with a very bright future, ready to take their place in the world and take their place in society. That's what you can expect from us as a school from the day your child joins us in Year 7 to the day that they leave. Thank you very much for coming tonight. I hope you have a fantastic evening, have a really good look round, see what we have to offer, and of course, come and speak to me at the entrance. Thank you very much.